This is GG Your Face with game number 2 between Ret and HuK. Ret is playing as the blue Zerg at the lower left hand corner, and HuK is going to be playing as the red Protoss at the upper right hand corner. The map is Steppes of War. It is a really small and tiny map. Both players are going to know exactly where their opponent is going to be spawning. Both these players have played with each other previously and have practiced extensively. But whoever loses the 2 of 3 will be sent to the losers bracket, and it is round 5 in the MLG Dallas series. And we see HuK is going to be coming out with a probe and putting down a pylon near the top of the ramp. Pylon in perfect range just to put down any building structures he pleases to finish the choke if he wants to do so. The probe is marching across the map as it is greeting that little bear over there. A couple of additional drones and probes are being pumped out, and he does meet the Overlord on his way into the base of Red. Inside the base of Red, not too much is going on. A lot of drones are being pumped out, and drones. In the last game, I believe Red has taken several very good advantage of HuK, as HuK was able to micro, but he could not overcome the macro. That is Red, and Red did very well. We'll see if he does the same over here. HuK is trying to be a little bit annoying with the probe, and he's gonna come and fight, and the drone does retaliate, and it looks like they are just kissing there. Not too much damage is being taken by either party. Spawning pool has been put down, and the gateway is also being warped in at the moment at the top of the ramp of HuK's base, and the probe is still inside the base. The probe is the strongest of the 3 races in terms of workers because it can regenerate that shield that quickly, and HuK is chasing down this drone, as the drone probably wants to place down a hatchery. And no, the drone actually turns around. He does not have 300 minerals just yet, so even if he were to go there, it would not be a good deal. The extractor has been placed down, as well as the assimilator was already complete for HuK, and he's going to be adding some probes to that. And as that probe was returning to the base of Red, Red will be putting down a slightly late hatchery, later than he would have liked, I think. And this extractor is about to be complete, and I assume 3 drones are going to get on the gas, as the cybernetic core is about 30-40% finished, and Red's Overlord is overlooking the front entrance of his opponent HuK. And right now, if we take a look at the army size for both players, 19 versus 21, very tight race, and APM HuK is just flying. On average, he is almost slightly more than double the APM of his opponent, Ret. And we will be seeing a second gateway next to the Nexus for HuK, and HuK has stolen some of the minerals from Ret, and Ret's Zerglings are not too happy. We'll be trying to chase down that one probe, and the probe is hopping around the map checking to see if his opponent has gotten additional expansions that he does not know about. Unit count shows only 1 Zealot out for HuK. I don't think this is the best positioning for the Zealot, as there's Y space here and here, but I don't know. This seems like the new opening for HuK that he is favoring for this tournament. Metabolic boost has been started along with the warp gate technology, and 2 additional gateways are on the way. It looks like 1 additional gateway is going to be a total of 3 gateways. This probe is trying to not steal more minerals, as he cannot steal more minerals. And will he go down? He's very close enough, and he does go down to the attacks from the Queen. Roach Warren is going down in the back of the base of Ret, and Ret is getting ready to macro up some good stuffs, as 1 Stalker plus 1 Zealot is going to be coming in here to try to do some harassment on this Queen, or maybe the Zerglings, or maybe the drones. There is a couple of drones over here along with the Queen. We'll keep an eye on what's taking what damage. As the warp gate is about to be complete, the metabolic boost is also about to be complete. 1 drone does get taken down, a 2nd drone is going to go down, and this Stalker's got to be careful. His shield is about to be depleted, as the Zealot is going to go down, and I think the Stalker is surrounded. He can't leave. The eggs, the drone, and the Zerglings walled him in there, and I think after that harassment, HuK is slightly behind. He lost a couple of more resources than his opponent, and HuK is going to expand here. I don't know how he's going to be able to hold this with just 3 Zealots and 1 Sentry, it looks like. Yep. He does have a lot more probes than his opponent does have drones, but his opponent has a ton of Zerglings, and he really needs to fall back a little bit and rely on the force field to try to help him survive this, because even though he can block his own ramp, he can't really defend the Nexus, or it will be really difficult to. I don't really know what force fields he can put down to prevent the attack from the Zerg player, Ret, as Ret has 15 Zerglings, 4 Roaches as they're marching across the map. They're making very devious plans for his opponent HuK, and HuK is going to send out 1 Stalker, and the Stalker almost got completely depleted of his shield, and the Stalker is going to march to the side. Stalker does warp in at the top to try to get additional shots on the Roaches, but the Stalker will go down, and the Roaches are firing a little bit on the Zealots, and there is one pylon and one Nexus in danger outside. I think maybe HuK should cancel this Nexus at this one because his opponent is rushing with Zerglings, and the Zerglings are going to back away once again. Additional reinforcements coming in, still not canceling this Nexus. Stalkers coming in, another pylon going down, realizing he need additional pylons because he's going to be supply blocked as he is right now. He does run back the ramp, very good idea, but this Nexus will probably go down, and 2 force fields go down. Not the best of force fields. These Zealots are getting surrounded, and they will go down relatively quickly, and this is all the forces that is left for HuK, being pummeled by the Roaches and the Zerglings, and I think he might be able to take it here. A couple more Zealots and Stalkers are coming to fight these Roaches. Roaches microing very, very well, and the Stalker was cornered by the Zerglings, but the Zerglings don't care to kill them off. He really wants to get inside the main of HuK, and HuK is desperately trying to warp in additional units, and he's gotta be feeling the hurt as he's not chrono boosting the warp gates. He could be, but Zealots falling back into position. The Zealots and the Zerglings are at the choke. The Zerglings are inside, the Roaches are inside, and the last Zealot does fall. A couple of probes come over here and try to defend as a lot more units are flying across the middle of the map. If you look at the minimap at the lower left hand corner of your screen, and the Zerglings are screaming and screeching across, and one last force field from that sentry. I'm not sure how much good that's gonna do, and HuK does call GG. HuK is sent to the losers bracket, and he will still have a chance to win as long as he beats everybody else. Hope you guys enjoyed that game. This is GGYourFace. If you like what you see, please do subscribe, and also follow me on Twitter at GGYourFace at twitter.com/GGYourFace. Thanks for listening. See you guys at the next game.